welcome to Sunshine and Rainbow Tarot. I'm Sunshine, and today we are doing a pick-a-pile, pick-a-card reading to see what are the divine messages from your spirit guides. And for that we have 3 piles here, pile 1, 2 and 3, and I have taken different oracle cards here. So if you need information on the cards, I'll post that in the description box. You can let me know in the comments. So with pile 1, it is the amethyst cluster here. This is the amethyst cluster for pile 1. Pile 2 is the moonstone, the raw moonstone rock. And pile 3 is the petrified wood. This is also a raw stone. So you may want to listen to your intuition and pick the pile that is resonating more with you. These are divine messages from your spirit guides. So we look into them, and in the meanwhile, I would like to thank all of you who are my current subscribers, and if you're new to this channel, very welcome. You may want to pause your video at this time if you want some more time. So let's get started. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 1 with this amethyst cluster here, let's look at what are the divine messages for you from your spirit guides. Metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Then we have the hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Balance, here we have the yin and yang. And then finally we have reclaim your art, number 7. Okay, so first I'll place these cards and see if you can see all of them. Okay, so with these cards here, I'm getting a feeling the first card itself is talking about metamorphosis. So this is, and along with this, the balance card here, they make a lot of sense here. So with the metamorphosis card and the butterflies here, it seems like your spirit guides want to send out this message to you that whatever process you have been going through for some time now, that there could be some feelings that you are not seeing the results. Until now, there haven't been very concrete results to be seen, and that's bringing you into a state of impatience or confusion or even doubt. But then your spirit guides are saying becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful, so you need to trust the entire process and be patient with it. There's no need to rush into things. There's no need to feel as if it's all taking a very long time and you're not seeing the results. So just be rest assured that you are on the right path and you are undergoing the correct process to actually become the kind of being that you are meant to be. So it is a metamorphosis that you're undergoing. It's like a transformation, and with these big butterflies here, it seems like you've already gone through it for a very long time now and you're just reaching there. So you cannot be rushing right now. you're just at reaching the summit, I would say. So all these efforts and all these trials and tribulations that you've gone through cannot be just wasted in a need to rush and reach the peak. You're already there, but then it's just a few steps away, just a few steps away. So just hang in there, don't rush, and go with the flow. You have been going through the flow, so don't feel as if it's not worth it or it's been a long process. It has been a long process, but then you've been very patient all this while, so keep going with that energy, and let no doubt come into your being, because what you are learning in the process is actually the art of survival, the art of existence, which I see here with the Shaolin master and the hunter. You have gone through so many life lessons, I would say, that now you are reaching that energy also of being a teacher. So I'm getting with the hunter, first of all, the energy with the hunter is tracking down your fears and desires. So all this metamorphosis that you've undergone and are just a few steps away from the real summit, the real peak, it has helped you really track down whatever fears and desires you actually have had along the way, and now you're very clear about what is it that you want in your life and what is it that you do not want in your life. So that clarity has come, plus you are somebody, if I look at this card, it's like the Emperor card of the tarot. I'm getting that kind of a feeling. So your spirit guides are wanting to tell you that it's all been worth the walk, actually, what you have been doing all these years for many of you. And since this is a general reading, you may want to take whatever resonates with you and just dump the rest. So for many of you, it has been very many years that you have tried to establish yourself as a creator, as a teacher in some cases, as a healer in few many other cases. So I feel you have learnt the art by yourself through the life lessons that you may have gone through, and now you're very clear about all those things that you really prioritize in your life versus all those that are unnecessary or that are just a wish. But then when you compare them with your higher priorities, you're very clear right now about what is it that you really want, and you have also mastered the art. So this Shaolin master and the be graceful in movement and action is actually a message that your spirit guides are wanting to send you, that you have learnt the art so well that you are now in yourself a master. You can actually share your knowledge, your skills with others in the coming time, and that is what life has really prepared you into. You could actually take up some sort of profession as a teacher, as a counselor, or in this card with these beads here, which are the Rudraksh, I feel, the Rudraksh beads here, and the orange color of the yogis that this monk is wearing. It's actually showing that there's a lot of knowledge about self-defense as well as mastery of the mind. When I look at this hand here and the yin and yang, if you look at it very carefully, it's once again the yin and yang symbol that's being shown here. So with the mastery of the mind, you can really control your desires. You can really work on what is it that you really want in your life. So you have a very good control now. You have mastered the art of taking care of your thoughts. They don't just come and go as a normal being faces thoughts in the normal world. you have the power to control your thoughts or to navigate your thoughts in a manner that they do not leave you perturbed. So that is the kind of art that you have learned, and you're being advised to be graceful with your movements and actions, because anger or aggressiveness is not needed. Although these two cards are, if you look at them, the Hunter and the Shaolin Master, they talk about a lot of physical energy that is to be used. But then at the same time, they're also talking about the mastery over the mind. The thoughts are something that you can navigate with your own wish, and you can take care of your desires and really have control over any thoughts that create fear within you. So I'm seeing a lot of mastery that has been achieved over the years, and your spirit guides are really wanting to tell you that you have received this through your own efforts, through your own actions, to actually understand life and take charge of your own life. And when I look at this balance card here, once again we have the yin and yang symbol here, and the masculine and feminine here. So I'm seeing that spirit guides are also talking about you to balance out your emotional life. Now here we are looking at more of the physical body and the mind here, and this card is talking about the heart here. So if there are some issues that still need to be healed, when I look at this person here in the front, it seems like there are still some tears from the past relationships or past hurts, but then there's a very soothing feminine energy behind this masculine, which is hinting at the balance between the yin and yang is something that may have to be still worked upon. So with the metamorphosis and the balance card, I feel this is what your spirit guides are hinting at, that this is some more work that needs to be done. Some more things have to be healed, but they are more of the emotional nature, wherein your yin and yang needs to come into balance. And if you're attracting any such energies which are still imbalanced, this is the sort of balance that will be needed going forward in your journey towards reaching where you are desiring to reach. Having mastered the mind, having taken control over your physical bodies, the emotional body also needs to be healed, which is your heart, and the balance between the feminine and masculine energies, and that will then complete the metamorphosis part. And with the reclaim your art also, I'm getting a feeling with the balance card and the reclaim your art here, that your spirit guides are also wanting to let you know that it's not just the past hurts, but there's also some creative energy within you that needs to be reclaimed. It could have been something that you dumped along the way because it wasn't being accepted in your environment. But then now, as you go through the entire process of reaching where you want to or where you are meant to reach, this will be like, these will be the last pieces in the puzzle, if I would want to say it that way. It'll be one of those last few pieces wherein the emotional stability needs to be worked upon, plus reclaiming any lost art of yours which was dumped because of circumstantial barriers or barriers from the society. So there's something that is that you're born with. It's a talent that you need to revive. You need to really reclaim it now that you are in a much more balanced form when it comes to your mind, your thoughts, and you are also aware of what are your desires. So with that, you are being advised to reclaim your art. So your spirit guides are really hinting at the process getting over, as you have changed a lot for the better, and it's not been an easy process, but now you are very much in control of your mind and your body. Just that the heart needs to be still taken care of. There is some imbalance there, or it could be that you are attracting somebody who needs healing from you. So that is the part that needs to be taken care of, but you have the capacity to do that. Plus you are also being invited to take up healing, teaching, counseling as an art form, which you may have put in the background for some time, because this is number 7, which is the number of spirituality. So I'm also getting that if it's not really any of those creative arts that you are looking at, then the other form of art is sharing your knowledge that you have gained over the years through the form of healing, as well as teaching people meditation, as well as teaching people how to take charge of their own feelings, their own thoughts, and physical exercise could be a part of that, as well as mental exercises and meditation. And for some people, even art forms like or meditation forms like Tai Chi could be one of them, or yoga could be another form of that. So you're being invited by your spirit guides to also become a teacher, become a healer or a counselor in the coming time, and share your knowledge with others, because there are so many out there who need this emotional balancing, who need to feel good in their bodies in order to be able to feel confident about them. So that could be one of the paths that you will have to walk on, in order to let them also understand their fears and desires, and become powerful within themselves. So some sort of nurturing and sharing your knowledge to let people stand up for themselves could also be one form that you are being invited to look into going forward. So I do feel these are the very powerful messages that your spirit guides are sending you, pile 1 people. If these resonated with you, leave me a thumbs up by liking this video, and also share with others. Do share your comments with me, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, do click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon, so that you're always informed of further videos that I upload to this channel. So with that, I send you a lot of love, light and healing. Bye bye. Hi, those of you who chose pile 2 with the moonstone here. So let's look into what are the messages from your divine spirit guides. So we have dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements and actions. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Message from afar. And the final card, number 48, you are safe. Very beautiful cards. First of all, pile 2 people. So let's see what are the messages coming. So first of all, I'm getting a feeling that some of you are feeling as if you need to guard yourself against someone or something. I'm getting that feeling, and it could be related not exactly to your physical bodies, but more about your thoughts, about your ideas, that you need to guard yourself against those who without knowing much want to prove you wrong. Because with this card here, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right, I'm seeing that you have to keep proving yourself to others, because they are not able to comprehend where you're coming from, and that leaves you very perplexed, or that leaves you in a situation wherein you need to prove yourself to be right with the choices that you made or the decisions that you've taken in life, and you are in a guarding position always, because the kind of knowledge that you have gained or the kind of profession or choice of work that you have made is not being accepted very willingly by people in your surroundings. I'm getting that for some of you. So you always feel the need to prove yourself, but then your spirit guides are saying let go of that need to be right. And also with this Hermit card here, retreat and recharge, both of these cards are hinting at letting go of the need to prove yourself, because the kind of knowledge that you have gained or the kind of decisions that you have made have been taken after having gone through a lot of internal transformation, or I would say inner transformation within you, and it's not easy to reach where you have really reached. So you're being advised by your spirit guides not to go head on into any sort of collision of thoughts or opinions with others. Instead, just go within, retreat, and that is going to help you recharge yourself, because if you do indulge in any sort of head-on collisions or try to prove yourself to be right, that really affects your dignity. You may have to really fight out yourself, or may at some times have to get into proving yourself right with loud voice or wrong choice of words, which people or circumstances are forcing you to get into. So you're being advised to take pride in yourself and all that you have become. You should feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So this peacekeeper is coming here to remind you that this has not been an easy journey. So the people in your surroundings may not understand you at the first instance. They may not be able to understand why you made certain choices or why you took certain actions in your life, but only you know it well. And they are asking you to take pride in yourself for whatever actions you have taken in the past, for whatever choices that you have made, or for who you have become now. And the best way to do that is not to go into head-on collisions, but actually retreat and really go within in a situation that might otherwise aggravate you. Plus also connect with the divine and always remain connected with your spirit guides, who are always in touch with you, and they keep sending you divine messages. So if you look at this retreat card here, once you go into that retreat, you are going to receive such awesome messages that are only going to elevate you higher and higher and bring into your environment those people, things, and situations that really help you grow even further, because the choices that you have made are not wrong. So let not others judge you for that, but then at the same time you don't have to go into fights with them or arguments which lead to disappointment, not only to them but also to you. You are being advised to remain calm and peaceful from within, because you have a very strong connection with the divine, not just with your spirit guides, but with actually the divine creator, the divine highest source of light. If you look at this card, it's so beautiful. There's a direct connection that you have. So whatever actions you're taking, you are getting inputs or downloads or channeled messages, and you are acting based upon them. And ultimately your spirit guides are really wanting to tell you that you are absolutely safe. There's nothing to worry. And if you see here, it's a beautiful pink flower. There's so many birds around, and this one looks like a butterfly to me. which is a yellow one. So that's another symbol of brightness and happiness in your life. So with this beautiful card, you're being reminded that you're absolutely safe. You don't need to feel unarmed, or you don't need to feel the need to prove yourself to others in order to feel safe. You should always remember, you must always remember that your spirit guides are always around you, and you have that direct connection with the divine creator, the divine highest source of light. So there's really nothing to worry. You're absolutely safe, and love yourself for who you have become. Have pride in yourself. Take pride in yourself. It's not easy to have gone through all that you have, and what it churns out is a personality like yours. So be graceful. Love that grace that you exhibit, which makes others question that grace, and it's their insecurity that makes them question you. You have nothing to feel bad, or you have nothing to feel insecure. So pile 2 people, I'm really getting the divine message that because of the strong connection that you have, there's nothing to worry, there's nothing to feel bad about. Instead, you should be very proud of yourself. You are absolutely safe, and the best part is you have a direct connection with the divine. So all those downloads, those messages that you keep getting, listen to them and keep going within. Keep shining bright. You are a bright shining light, and you are going to exhibit that into your surroundings sooner or later. Yeah, so don't just worry. Feel honored by your choices. Feel honored that you have reached where you have, and you have made the right choices. So don't doubt yourself. Don't get into arguments. Just keep going, keep going. You're very knowledgeable. You're very connected with the divine source. Respect that connection and just be happy. You are absolutely safe. So those were the messages for you, pile 2 people. I'm very happy for that. I hope you enjoyed and resonated with these messages. So if you did, leave me a thumbs up by liking this video, share with others, as well as subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and click on the bell icon. If you want personal readings, you can get in touch with me via my Facebook, Twitter or Instagram handles, and we'll take it forward from there. So love, light and healing to you. Bye-bye. Hi, those of you who chose pile 3 with this petrified wood. So let's look into what are the divine messages from your spirit guides. Beautiful message. Love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. Isn't that beautiful? Followed by warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Wow, such a beautiful card. Enchantment. And the final card, number 61, give it to God. Very beautiful cards. Pile 3 people. So let's see, what are the divine messages coming to you from your spirit guides? Okay, so the first card itself talks about love. So I'm getting a feeling that your divine spirit guides are wanting to bring out a very strong message to you with this love card here, because it could be that some of you are feeling as if I'm getting a feeling, some of you, and it's a general reading, so do take what resonates and just dump the rest. You're getting some insecurities about love. It seems like you have been waiting very long for love to come into your life for some of you, and it's that very beautiful desire of yours to have a soulmate kind of a connection with somebody, because you're not somebody who can just click with anybody randomly. So you're really wanting to connect with a soulmate kind of an energy, or a twin flame in some cases. And if you don't want to attach any tags to the kind of love that you want, it seems like it's going to be something wherein the person just, without speaking, understands what you're going through, or silence speaks a lot, and you don't need to explain everything or every feeling. The other person can just smell your feelings, can just smell you from a distance, and that's it. So that is the kind of love that you are inviting into your life, and it may have taken a bit longer. So I do see that energy here with the girl, but then your spirit guides are really wanting to tell you that it's not that there is nobody out there, or you have waited for too long. It's just that the right person is on his or her way towards you. So you cannot give up on love. That's not what you should be doing right now, because some of you are actually giving up on this feeling of love. You have waited too long, or you've started getting that feeling that you're not meant for love, or there's nobody out there, the kinds that you want. But then your spirit guides are saying, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy, because there are 1,000,000 reasons to love. You cannot give up on love. So that's a very strong message coming here, that you cannot give up on love. And with these two strong cards here, with the warrior card, it says be fearless and stand strong. So once again, it's hinting towards the kind of transformation that you have gone through, and you have actually developed into somebody very different from who you used to be. But then you're being told to be very fearless and keep standing strong. You cannot give up on your dreams. You cannot give up on your feelings. You are very connected. I would say you're a very grounded person, but at the same time there are fears that are cropping up within you after having waited for so long, or after having gone through so many changes in your life. It seems like you are almost on the verge of giving up, and that is why your spirit guides are here to let you know that this is not the time to give up. Yeah, this pile is sounding a little bit similar to pile 1, so you may want to go and check out pile 1 also. But then don't give up on love yet, don't give up on yourself yet. And there's a lot of green here, which is once again talking about the pain that your heart chakra is going through right now, having waited for so long for things to happen your way, or your desires to really come to reality. But then your spirit guides are saying you are a warrior. You need to stand strong. You cannot give up, and let no fears come into your being. And with this shapeshifter card, this is the card that's really saying that you have gone through so much transformation. It's time now to unveil your gifts. You have really gone through a lot, and after having gone through so many changes that have been for your best, actually not even better, but for your best growth, it's not time to give up. You have to unveil your gifts, and those gifts are more about your not just your physical looks, but also your outlook towards life. You become so strong, and with this warrior card and the eagle here, and this half man, half I would say very strong persona here being reflected. This is the kind of transformation you've gone through, and you're such a strong person now. So let not your emotional energies make you give up on all this work that you've done on yourself. And I see a lot of snake energy here as well. So yeah, your heart chakra is affected right now, but then there's no need to feel left out, or there's no need to give up on your feelings. You don't have to bother so much, because this is another wonderful card, 61 totaling to 7, wherein your spirit guides are actually saying give all your worries to God, give all your desires to God. And with God, it's if you believe in God, it's wonderful, but if you don't believe in that term, then it's give all your worries to the higher energies, to the divine source of light, with whom you co-create everything. So just let it go, and enjoy the gifts that are going to be coming to you, and then unveil those gifts. Because as you just keep standing strong fearlessly, and you are changing or transforming into the person that you are meant to be, simultaneously you also give it all to God, and that's when what you receive is such beautiful enchantment, is such beautiful colors, that they'll be like gifts that you may want to unveil to the world going forward. First of all, you have to acknowledge them, and then it's going to be time to unveil them. So with this enchantment card here, I'm also getting a feeling that this is the sort of connection that you have with the divine, be it your spirit guides, be it your angelic realm, your ascended masters, the divine highest source of light, or whatever divine source that you feel you're always connected with. You are always in a deeper connection with your divine source of light, or the channeled source that you have, that it keeps you in an aura wherein there's a lot of enchantment over there. And this is your this feels like your 5D persona, but in the 3D it seems like you're getting caught up in these kind of energies wherein you're giving up on all that has already been shown to you in the 5D. So don't do that, pile 3 people. This is the message from your spirit guides, that you've already seen it all happening in the 5D. It's just that it is going to come to you at the right time in the 3D. And you're not very far away from that, because I see this love card here, and there's a lot of green in this warrior card here. So I'm seeing that things are going to shape up for you, and you're nearing that shaping up of things. So don't give up yet. Just stand in there strongly and fearlessly, because very soon those things are coming to you which you have already envisioned, or have had flashes of through your divine connection. They are already existing there in the 5D. So coming down to earth, coming down into your 3D is not very far now. It's a beautiful I would say arrangement that has been done for you, and very soon you will be able to unveil all those gifts that are coming to you, as well as all those that you have acquired over the times of your transformation, over the last few years for most of you, and over the last few months and weeks for some of you. So this is a very beautiful card. I would like to make this as the center card of this reading, because if you look at this figure here, the lady here, her eyes are closed, and there's such a beautiful energy that's flowing through her crown chakra and into her aura, that she is completely calm and tranquil and very serene, and getting all those beautiful energies into her aura with those beautiful colors here, majorly the yellows, pinks and blues, and some green also. So it's a very beautiful download of beautiful aura into her aura, which is cleansing everything. It's a very cleansing as well as rejuvenating kind of aura. Once you have given all those fears, desires, everything to the highest source, to God, that is when the magic begins. So your divine spirit guides are really wanting you to hang in there and allow that love to come into your lives. It's not something that you should give up on. You have already seen it all coming to you, and now you just have to let it come to you in the 3D as well. And it's not just a counterpart that is love. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. So embrace all that makes you happy till the time your person pops into your lives. So it's not just that all of you are waiting for a guy or a girl to come into your lives. It's also some of you are waiting for your other desires to get fulfilled, things that you love to do, to be able to do them with a lot of support, divine support, as well as financial support, because we are spiritual beings having a human existence here. So for that we need finances as well. So I'm getting a feeling by 3 people that everything is being taken care of. So in the meanwhile, just keep listening to your heart and keep doing things that make you happy, as well as embrace all those things that make you happy. Don't let fear come in the way of enjoying things that you love to do or feelings that make you happy. Don't let fear come in the way, and just be mesmerized with those beautiful downloads of enchantment that you receive when you connect with the higher source of light. And with this card, Shapeshifter, things are moving in your favor, and very soon you'll be able to really acknowledge your gifts as well as unveil them and share them with others also. So those are the messages for you, pile 3 people. I hope those resonated with you. If they did, leave me a thumbs up by liking this video, as well as you may want to get in touch with me via my Facebook, Instagram or Twitter channels, handles. If you want a personal reading with me, we can go in depth into your specific case. These are general readings. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of future uploads to the channel. So with that, I send you a lot of love, light and healing. Bye bye.